Good morning, my dear student. Today is physics class. So, the chapter number 2, the name of this chapter is Units and Dimension and Measurement. And topic is dimensions of the physical quantities. You know the physics part, so many physical quantities are there, and their units as well as their dimension. Dimension means with the help of the fundamental dimension, we write it. Dimensional formula. Formula means from your previous class you have been seen it. What is the dimensional formula of density? Suppose one question. Density. You know it. You know what is density? Density means mass by volume. What is the dimension of mass? Dimension of mass is m. What is the dimension of volume? Volume is L cube. So, m L cube. We write here the density is the physical quantity. So, dimension of the physical quantity with the help of their dimension formula, we write it this. Okay, with the help of the fundamental units. Something to the power 0 means, something to the power 0 means, something to the power 0 means 1. So, we write here this. Fundamental units. ml to the power minus 3, t to the power 0. Okay. Similar way, you find out it in the pressure. Pressure means, what is the definition of pressure? You know it. Force per unit area is called the pressure. So, force by area. What is the dimension of force? Dimension of force is ml to the power minus 2, you know it. What is the dimension of area? L square. So, when you change into the numerator, m L to the power minus 1, t to the power minus 2. Okay, this is the dimension of pressure. So many physical quantity, you find out the dimension with the help of the fundamental units. Next part. Dimensional analysis and its application. Analysis means you know it with the help of the dimension. We find out different application. Suppose one application, the equation is correct or incorrect. With the help of the dimensional formula, we can derive it. Suppose E equal to mc square. Famous scientist Einstein. Mass energy relation, you know it. This equation is correct, you know it. From your concept or remembering method, your ways. E equal to mc square, you know it. Mass energy relation with discovered by the scientist Einstein. So this equation is correct or incorrect with the help of the dimensional method. How can we prove it with the help of the dimensional method? This is the LHS. LHS is the energy. What is its dimension? Energy means work done. Work done means force into displacement. Force into displacement means ml square t to the power minus 2. Energy means work done. Work done means force into displacement. Force means ml t to the power minus 2. And this is equal to L. So we can write it here ml square t to the power minus 2. Okay. Now you see the RHS. MC square. M means mass. The dimension is capital M. C means speed of light in vacuum. Speed V. V means distance by time. Distance by time means L by T. L T to the power minus 1. Now you put it. L T to the power minus 1 whole square. That is equal to M L square T to the power minus 2. You check it. The LHS and RHS both are equal. So dimensionally we can prove it. This equation is correct. This equation is correct. Next example. Suppose you consider you know it is equal to S equal to V into T. S means distance of displacement when you consider the average velocity and time. So LHS, the dimension is L, distance. RHS, V means L T to the power minus 1, T means capital T. So you simplify it, it will be L. You check it, this and that are equal. So dimensionally this equation is correct. Suppose, next example, from your books, you know it. Half m v square equal to m into j into h. Half m v square means kinetic energy. mgh means potential energy. The dimensionally both are equal. Yes or no? We check it. Any constant number, the dimension is 1. Suppose LHS half m v square. 1, m means mass. V means L T to the power minus 1. V means velocity. L T to the minus 1 whole square. That is equal to m L square T to the power minus 2. Okay? What is the dimension of RHS? M into G into H. M means capital M. G means acceleration. L T to the power minus 2. H means height. Height means length. So, you simplify it. L square T to the power minus 2. You check it. This and that. Both are same. So dimensionally we can prove the equation of different type of equation from our physics. So next part. How can we find out the dimension of physical quantities or a constant term? Suppose x equal to 80 plus bt square. X is the distance, the dimension is L, and t for time, the dimension is capital T. You consider it. So you find out the dimension of A and B. Dimension of A and B. It is equation. So the dimension of LHS, each part of the dimension of RHS will be the same. So if this dimension is L, the dimension of AT must be L, and dimension of BT square also be L. So from this equation We write it. A t square. A into t. Time means t equal to L. A equal to L by t. That is equal to L to the power minus 1. So the dimension of A is L to the power minus 1. Suppose you consider for the next term bt square, also the dimension is x, means L. T means time, dimension is t, capital T, L. So L A equal to L t to the power minus 2. So this is the dimension of B, not the A. Sorry, not the A. The dimension of B. So if you write it in the dimensional formula, it will be m to the power 0, L to the power minus 1. Similar way, m to the power 0, L to the power minus 2. Okay. Suppose, next example. From your syllabus, viscosity, coefficient of viscosity. One formula from the chapter, viscous force by the Stokes. The viscous force is F equal to 6 pi eta R into V. From the Stokes theorem, the viscous force F equal to 6 pi eta R into V. Suppose this is the equation and this equation is correct. With the help of this equation, you can find out the dimension of eta, coefficient of viscosity. Coefficient of viscosity. How can you find out it? You know this is the force. You know the dimensional formula. Those are constant. So this is the radius of the spherical body and this is the terminal velocity of that object, that means the velocity. So those are known. Only the unknown part is this. You can find out the dimension of eta from that equation. How can you find out it? Suppose you know it, the LHS is the force. So the dimension is L to the power minus 2. The RHS 6 pi eta R into V. 6 pi means 1, eta means eta, R means L, V means L to the power minus 1. Okay, this is constant, so that value is 1. So the dimension of RHS L square to the power minus 1. Okay. So it is the equation. We write this. F equal to n L to the power minus 2 equal to eta into L square to the power minus 1. So this equal to m L to the power minus 2 by L square to the power minus 1. That is equal to m L to the power minus 1 to the power minus 1. So the dimension of eta equal to m L to the power minus 1 to the power minus 1. Okay. You can find out the dimension of a physical quantities with the help of the dimensional formula. With the help of dimensional formula. Next application. Suppose one equation you form it with the help of dimension. Suppose you consider simple pendulum, you know it. Okay. This is the bob. It moves to and from method, left and right maximum. So the time period of that pendulum will be depends on different factors. Suppose the time period of the pendulum is depends on different factors. This is the bob. So it depends on the mass of the bob. Suppose mass of the bob. Second, it depends on the time period. Means this is the time period. Time period of the simple pendulum and the acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration due to gravity G. Length of the pendulum. This is the time period. Depends on suppose three factors. One factor is mass of the bob, length of the pendulum, and acceleration due to gravity. You consider it. T is proportional to n to the power a. A means power. It may be the -1, +1, 0, any values. Is proportional to L to the power b, proportional to g to the power c. You consider it. Suppose you consider it. Let this. According to the law of variation, you write it. T varies as m to the power a, L to the power b, and g to the power c. T equal to k into m to the power a, L to the power b, g to the power c. K is the proportional constant. T is the time period. Now you write it, the dimension, both sides. T means time period, means time. Only capital T. K means 1, M means capital M, A, capital L to the power B, G means LT to the -2 to the power C. You write it the dimensional formula. M to the power 0, L to the power 0, T to the power 1. That is equal to T. M to the power A, L to the power B plus C, and T to the power -2C. You check it. Equating both sides. N to the power 0, N to the power A. Equating A equal to 0, B equal to B plus C equal to 0, minus 2C equal to 1. Therefore, C equal to minus half, B equal to plus half. Now, you see it. After this, T equal to K m to the power 0 A, L to the power half, and G to the power minus half. So T equal to K into m to the power 0 means 1, L to the power half by G to the power half. That is K equal to T equal to K into under root of L by G. By trial and error method, the value of K equal to 2 pi. By the trial and error method from the physics chapter, you see it, the value of K equal to 2 pi. This is the equation for the simple pendulum. This equation is correct. We derive it from the dimensional method. This type of question you see it, and you try to, so many numericals are there, so many examples are there, so you try to complete it. So today, up to this portion, you check it. Thank you, my dear student.